All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So you can see how these men are invading our land. You can see how these so-called soldiers are keen in invading our land. After the whole government or the whole zoo nation will be complaining about the insecurities in Southeast, whereby they are the ones causing the insecurities in Southeast. Look at how they are blocking roads. Look at how they are blocking major roads, shooting warlessly, kidnapping innocent Biafrans, destroying homes. This is what they do on daily basis. If you go to inside villages in Southeast, if you go to different villages in Southeast, believe me, this is what these particular soldiers, this is what they always do. They come out on the road, they keep shooting, they keep terrorizing innocent Biafrans, because they are the ones causing the insecurity. But today they have failed, because the more they keep coming out, the more the Biafran Defense Force and this Biafran Special Forces will keep frying them. We keep frying them. We will keep neutralizing them, because everything they now to defend ourselves. That is what they don't know. Every tools, every Ogbunigwe, they for us now to defend ourselves. So the fact is that we will continue to defend ourselves. We will continue to defend our land from this Fulani terrorists. We will continue to defend our land. Look at them invading villages, trying to destroy homes, trying to destroy hills. Because of what? Because of these particular people are fighting for their liberation. You want to suppress the Igbos. When last do you see this kind of video in the north? They can never come out on the road like this in the north. They can never go to the north and face the new terrorist group that have been invading different local governments in the north. They can never come out and go and defend themselves there. The highest training camp in the north have been invaded by these terrorists. They were chased away from there. The only place they have power is in Biafra land. That is the only place they have power. And that is the only place they execute this rubbish power. That is the only place. So tell me why a zoo government called Nigeria, will allow each soldier, each troops of soldiers to be standing on a main road, an express road, shooting warlessly. On a public road, shooting warlessly. For your mind, you are fighting insurgency, you are fighting terrorism, or you are fighting insecurity, whereby you are the ones causing the insecurities in Southeast. These people, the Biafra Liberation Army, have asked you guys that you should come into the forest. If you really want to fight this battle with the Biafra Liberation Army, come into the forest and fight them. They are giving you guys location so many times, but you keen on destroying villages and destroying innocent Biafrans' home. That is what you keen on. But you have failed, because now we are ready to defend ourselves. It's not like before. It's not like before that every day we keep hearing of stories of ESN people killed. Simon Ekpa have liberated ESN to the Biafran Liberation Army. We know nothing about ESN again. What we are talking about now is Biafran Liberation Army. And so shall we keep liberating our land from these terrorist invaders. So shall we keep protecting our land. So my people, more updates will be coming shortly. So do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on your notification button. You can check back our previous messages. You can check back our previous chats. Then you understand what we are talking about, and you understand the authenticity of what we are fighting for, and why we are keen to defend the Nigerian government, and why we will continue to defend the Nigerian government, because all we are fighting for is our freedom. And believe me, no matter what you do on earth, you can never defeat the People's Army. Now stay tuned as you listen.
Result, and you saw the total result, and you saw how 517 delegates ratified that very result of the referendum on the 2nd of December to give power to the restoration of the independence United States of Biafra. That ratification is very, very important. People may not understand it now, but I can tell you that in 1776, America had just 17 delegates to ratify their own declaration document. But in our own case, we've had 517. That is to tell you how hungry and eager Biafrans are to get their freedom. I thank all of you who have done this and done that and made this a very big success. History will speak of you. We did unveil many things in the convention. You saw our currency. You saw our ID card, and many people collected their ID card. You saw our constitution, and you also saw our new structure of government that will be coming out, and our developmental plans. So we wish to say a very big thank you to all Biafrans that made all this possible, starting from the number one man, the Prime Minister, down to the last man standing in Biafra land. Thank you so much, because without you all this wouldn't have come to fruition. I salute you, and I say that as we finish the convention, the primary mandate of this government will make sure our defense is fully fortified and intensified. If we were even doing or raising funds one time in a day, it is time to even triple it. Yes, because the zoo now understands that we have declared our restoration of independence, and then we are going to face more enemies. The ground will not be too cold. The ground needs to be hot. And so our men are doing well. They are not complaining in any way. They are super strong, and they are standing very strong and high. All they need from you now is to make sure our defense is strong. Our diplomatic and political ties and engagement will continue in high scale through our lobbies from all angles internationally. But for the work of the lobbies to be super effective, our defense mechanism must be tripled. If your case is presented in America, and then they don't see how you brainstorm with your defense in the homeland, they will not take you serious. And by the time they see that you have expunged more of the terrorists coming into Biafra land, that will give them the reason to look into your case in the international level. So we thank our lobbyists who have done a great job. Our Honorable Elias, as I call you, the political and the diplomatic engine of Biafra. I thank you so much for being a brother and for being a fellow freedom fighter, joining us in this quest to the liberation of the Biafran people. We are here, the United States of Biafra. I salute all of you, and I will leave the mic to my finance minister to take the floor before we go on. So, the two of us on the stage here now. Honorable Finance Minister, welcome to the stage.
Thank you, Honorable Sonny Abarawa, Minister of Information. You have said it all, exactly like what happened in Finland. I'm thinking you're gonna leave a little bit for me so I can have something to shoot to. But I was just waiting for you to laugh. So I'm like, you have not even called my good friend. I call him my good friend, Elias. Elias really make it happen, and it's through his effort we're able to get Michael Rubin in, the Eritrea president as well, and Dog that spoke 3 days ago. So all this helping is a good job. First and foremost, I will send my greeting to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Prime Minister as well, the man who will follow his footsteps, and Biafra in general. So fellow Biafra, our honorable here have already sent a special greeting to our Biafrans, everyone that participated in the program, and all the delegates. So whether you come up to the podium to speak or not, you participated. Being there alone means a lot, because we send a strong message to the world. We send a message of not going back. We send a message that we are ready to get our country. We send a strong message that they cannot bully us. They cannot shake us. This journey that we have embarked on, we are not going back. No matter what happened. After what happened in Finland, the Sabos and our enemy, they thought we're going to cancel the event. They thought we're not going to be in Finland. As you can see, I'm back in the United States of America as well. From the port of entry, the immigration asked me, where am I coming from? I let him know I'm coming from Finland. I went for Biafra convention. And he handed over my passport back and said, welcome back home. So those that thought they're going to get us arrested and all that sort of lies and propaganda. You see, I'm right here at our office in Maryland. You see, Mazioge is back. Finally, Biafran people, let's go straight to the point. Redeclaration of Biafra means a lot. The question is that, is it the end of all? Is it the end of it? No. What is expected of us or from us to defend it? When I spoke at the convention, we have one of our good friends from the Amazonia. At the time, I said he made my job easy because on his closing remark, he emphasized more about money, HM. He said what we need now is money. Number one, money, money, money. Why do we need money? We know what money can do. We need money so we can be able to get the logistic, the equipment we need to defend our land. Because our land needs to be defended, our land needs to be protected. And for any meaningful Biafra, please, I urge you, I beg you. Our security back home is touching. That is a red line. Don't mess with them. Disease from it. Don't be enemy of Biafra. If you are doing that, that means you are our enemy. And if you are indirectly or directly trying to stop our fundraising, that means you are enemy of Biafra as well. Let us refresh back 2.5, 3 years ago. We have gone through this part before. I don't want to start mentioning names, more than 1, 2, 3 individuals. And this is not the time again. We have to move forward. We're not going to go back and refresh our memory about how we fought to make sure our money is protected, to make sure our account is protected. Our account, our security is a red flag, it's a red line for anyone to mess with it. What changes? For the past 2.5 weeks, I would say, for the past 2 weeks, our Prime Minister is here with us. And everything is going very, 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 very smooth. We haven't had problem when it comes to the financial department. So what changes? We need to ask ourselves some serious questions. Our men on ground and our finance department is a red flag for anyone to mess with. Before our leader, our Prime Minister, was called for questioning, we have not complained, we have not had any problem, and our leader have not as well make any adjustment or complain about it. The question is that, what changes? What is the problem? Please. Our fundraising, the same way we've been doing it for more than 1 month, 2, 3, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. and it's working for us. Our Prime Minister said, any mechanism, anything that we are doing that works for us, you don't change it. Our fundraising, the way we have been operating in the finance department, have been perfectly working, more than 100%. The problem we have, we just encourage more Biafrans to support so that we can be able to get everything that we need, everything that was required. Our weekly fundraising still remains as usual. Nothing has changed. We are still Biafrans. We are still fighting one common goal: to defeat our enemy. We don't want to have enemy within. Our enemy are the Fulani and the Nigerian state. Tomorrow is Friday. On Saturday, our fundraising as usual, 7 p.m. Biafran time. And on Sunday, we will be having a de facto fundraising. Don't fight our fundraising. Don't fight the source of the fund. If you do that, you are enemy of Biafran people. Please desist from that. And for every rep and admin, both continental, nothing have changed. In less than 2.5 weeks, we cannot change the table to where we don't know where the ship is going. We have a way that we'll be doing it, and it's working. So that way that is working, we still stand on that rock that is not shaking. And I, as a finance minister, I have not been paid to do this. It's voluntary. Why? At the same time, I'm contributing on my own as well, of which I am the pillar of the successful convention that we embarked on in Finland. For those that don't know, that tells you that I'm here to serve. I'm not here for what Biafra will do for me, rather for what I will do for Biafra. So I encourage everywhere meaningful Biafra, take the example from me. If I can be serving in my own capacity and as well contributing, doing the best that I can, I believe you can do the same. For those that know what is going on, and for those that know the truth, without me standing here before you, we're not going to have a venue where we hold our convention and make it happen. If I can stand and still keep doing what I'm doing, what about you? And if you are fighting it, that means you don't mean well for the Biafran people. You don't mean well for the Biafran state. 2.5 weeks ago, everything was just perfect and normal. What changed? Why now? We don't want to go back to what happened 2.5, 3 years ago. We know the fight we put on. We fought hard to make sure we normalize everything. Please, my fellow Biafrans, we need your contribution now more than before. After the redeclaration of our country, this is now, we're on phase 2. We are now on diplomatic war or diplomatic fight, which requires a gym money. What we're supposed to be talking about is how to build bridges not how to destroy, how to get more allies, how to penetrate inside the White House, how to go in, knock all the doors. Everything requires money as well. How to fund the people that are saving the life of our children, our mother, our sister. Not how to destroy our angels. We call them our angels. Once you step in that lane to destroy our angel, you are enemy of the state of Biafra. You are enemy of the Biafran people. During the time when our leader, Prime Minister, was here with us, he never dragged our men on ground He never bring them to the public. Most people don't even know who they are. Please, we should respectfully protect their identity. We know the country that we are fighting, they are dangerous. We have some strategic positions that the Biafran people don't even know who operate in that capacity. Why trying to bring them out at this time to the public? Is there anyone trying to sabotage or and to the public? Is there anyone trying to sabotage what we are doing? Our Prime Minister have a reason why he didn't. A lot of people don't even know those behind the scene that are fighting for us. Those behind the scene that are doing some job work that is supposed to be doing. He have a reason why he didn't bring them to the public. Why now? Biafran people, this is just going to be a short press briefing. We hope to be with our Prime Minister soon, and that will happen faster than anyone ever believed. Sometimes things happen for a reason. And when it comes to the finance, to finance the movement, what we are doing, we don't joke with it. And we have been executing that perfectly for more than 1 year, more than 2 years. If we have had problem doing that, I believe you know, our Prime Minister will be the #1 first person to raise alarm on that. Then, if you didn't, ask yourself a question. Why not? What changed? What is going on? Our weekly fundraising still remain every Saturday, the same time. We'll still be hosting town hall meeting. Nothing changed. Our website still remains the same website that has sustained us to this day. We have that website now more than 1, 2, 3 years and beyond. Why now? Nothing changed. Biafran people, what we need to do now, dig your hand in your pocket, donate, support, so we can fortify our men, so they can do the job for us and protect our land and chase our enemy from our land and fight back and chase the invaders from our territory. Thank you, dear friends. We just want to make this a short, brief press briefing for those that think that anything have changed. Nothing have changed. We still remain Biafran people. We Biafran people are still the one funding our liberation army, and we'll keep doing that because we are fighting to protect our land. We are not terrorists. What we are doing is the right thing. And it's not that we need your cooperation. It's not that we need finance more than before. People that were supposed to be fighting are the terrorists and the Nigerian state. And it's time that we need to